Well, let's go have a look-see. Fancy. Ooh. You built it just as you said you would, and here I am, just as promised. Not that I would miss it for the world. I dearly love our little meetings. Where are we? I suppose it must be connected to that house somehow, but it's a special secret place only those who stay at the New Moon rooms can find. Let's call it the Midnight Garden. A place from which people's hearts can be reached. The perfect base for a savior, in other words. As I'm sure you know, people's hearts are... the thing in the background. I don't remember what it's called, but that's a little jar that put emotions in. Those hearts are what make the world go round. Mm-hmm. They are? Oh, come now, it's obvious, isn't it? What sets every story in motion? What drives every event ever written about its history books? It all starts in someone, somewhere's heart. Where did your desire to unite all the nations of the world under the Declaration of Interdependence come from, Evan? Why, from deep within your heart, of course. It's the interweaving of these desires and decisions, both great and small, that makes up the very fabric of our world. When all the memories, thoughts, and dreams commingle in I like it. In one place, they combine to form something else. The strange and insubstantial worlds which can be visited from here. Now to the task at hand. As you can see, there are a number of doors here in the garden. They are currently closed, but each leads to a memory lane. I'll need you to do, my dear saviors, is step through those doors and find the high higgledies in the worlds beyond. What's a high higgledy?
What the flip?
Yeah, man, is it taller than a normal one or something? Not even slightly. High higgledies are incredibly special and incredibly timid, born as they are from that most changeable and unstable of materials, human emotion. They dwell in the deepest of depths of our thoughts and memories and make their homes in memory lanes, much as do our other friends, the nightmares. Now, a riddle. What would happen if the nightmares continued to grow stronger, or the high higgledies remained blissfully unaware?
What?
Would the nightmares try to hurt the high higgledies? Exactly. No, leave the higgledies alone. It was as every bit as sharp as a mind as I had hoped. Which leads us to my request. You should make full use of the power of the Wizard's Companion and bring the nightmare's reign of terror to an end.
What the
Hang on. We ain't just gonna let you throw in something like that without a bit more explanation. You calling us saviors makes me think this ain't gonna be a walk in the park. But of course it won't. Matters of the heart rarely are, after all. I certainly wouldn't dream of asking this of anyone who hadn't proved themselves worthy of the Wizard's Companion. In fact, I couldn't. Only those who have signed the pledge are able to acquire the keys for these doors, after all. You learned the Materialize spell.
Oh!
Calling a new spell, what does it do? It's a very interesting little trick that can turn thoughts into objects, keys to be precise. I cooked it up myself. I added the materialization properties of Loaf of Life to a base formed mainly of the Insight spell, then spliced it in time manipulation properties of Rejuvenation, which after I... Yeah, we're all very impressed, man. Tell us about the keys. Oh, of course. Yes, the keys, it's really the simplest thing to call them, but they're not the kind of keys you can pop in your pocket. They are locuses of power formed in places where a heavy concentration of memories has accumulated. You see, thoughts and feelings don't only exist inside our minds, they gather in the places people inhabit. And the spell I just taught you can be used to give form to such thought clusters, as you might call them.
Oh.
And if we turn these clusters into keys, we can open these doors? Exactly, then all you need to do is enter the memory lanes that lie beyond and retrieve the high higgledies. There are 6 doors in total and 6 high higgledies. I do hope you'll be able to help them all.
All right.
Of course we will. We'll save them from those horrible nightmares. Come on, everyone. The Saga of Saviors, recommended level 130. There we go. Okay. Little bottle.
Boosh! Get in!
Hang on, we don't know where any of these thought cluster thingies are yet, do we? Give us a clue, Rabbit Face. But of course, a few likely locations have drifted to me in the dreams I've visited. And one in particular stands out, a place home to sprites, and not just a few, very many indeed. Home to sprites, you say? Guessing that means higgledies, so where would we find lots of them? The Higgery in Evermore, perhaps? It's nowhere nearby, I'm afraid. No, you'll find it in a little house that's far from anyone and anywhere. I know where that is.
Huh?
A little out of the way spot, is it? Yes, go there and try casting Materialize. You'll soon find what we're looking for, I'm sure. My first melee manual. Recommended level 80. The Midnight Garden. The Midnight Garden is the mysterious realm where you'll find the 6 doors that lead to the memory lanes inside which the high higgledies who need rescuing. You can also return to the house where you found the Wizard's Companion, or test your mettle by entering the non-stop battleground of the Soloseum Slog. Okay, so that's where the Soloseum is. I feel like I should recognize that. There's a tire here. There's that. I was like, this I absolutely immediately recognized in the background. But I'm drawing a blank on that one. Anything else cool around here? I mean, the whole thing like looks incredible. Yeah, Auntie Martha's cottage. Couldn't remember the name, but I knew the building. Cast Materialize. Just find the key. Oh, we're just in here somewhere. Okay. Oh. Piece of higgledy headwear forms for a brief moment before shattering into pieces. Interesting. There's another one on this ship. Oh, there's another one. Small black ribbon forms for a brief moment before shattering into pieces.
Here!
Everyone, I'm sensing something funny over by here. Give that spell the conductor taught you a go.
All right.
What was it again? Materialize. Here we go. Obtain a picture of a young woman. This is Aunt Martha. This must be the key to the conductor mentioned. It's a key, man. It's a picture. God, I was expecting something proper exciting. Who's it a picture of, do you think? I suppose the fact that we found it here must mean it's somebody Aunt Martha knew.
Boosh!
Who knows? Maybe we'll meet whoever this brainy-looking young go-getter is. One of them in one of those memory lane places. Let's get back to old Conductor Pants and see what he has to say, shall we? Okay. There happened to be... Yes. And not a literal key. Yes, this is it. The key we've been looking for. This will open a door for sure.
Huh?
How exactly do you open a door with a picture, man? The form it is taken is due to the memories gathered in the place where it was found. It tells us it has some special meaning. Simply have to find out what. And the best way to find out will be to see what lies beyond the door it opens. So throw it wide, step inside, and find the high higgledy who waits within.
All right.
I hope we can, I hope we really can find the special higgledy in there. Of course you will, but if you ever feel stuck, you can always pop back here, so don't fret, just dive on in. Now off you go, it's time for you to take a trip through a wonderful muddle of memories. Okay. Wonder how substantial these will be.
Ah,
It's the girl from the picture.
Huh.
She sure has a lot of higgledies with her. Could one of them be the one we're looking for?
hey.
I like the look of you lot. Yeah, you're tough, though you might not seem it to the untrained eye. You can handle higgledies too, can't you? I can tell. Not beyond anything but a basic level, but hey, we'll have to start somewhere, right? The wyverns around these parts have been causing all kinds of bother lately. Fancy give me a hand getting rid of the blighters? Well, we're only really here looking for high higgledies, and we don't even know who you are. Oh, I'm Martha. I was like, yeah, it's gotta be a young Martha. Or Little Miss Martha, as everyone around here knows me.
What?
Martha? That's right. Anyway, I'm off to wall up these wyverns. Give any stragglers a hiding for me, will you?
What?
She just disappeared.
Here.
Oh, you don't reckon that Martha was our Martha, do you? No, man. She was never that young, surely. She was never that young, surely. What the flip's going on? Well, we're in a memory lane, right? Could be that somebody's memory of Martha. Martha from way back when. We didn't get to ask her properly about the high higgledy, did we? Perhaps we'll find her again if we head further in. Incredible. Okay. I was just curious how big it was. I can't believe Little Miss Martha's gonna take on those wyverns. She's gonna get herself killed. $74. Alright. Still in easygoing territory. So, okay. Oh, we don't have enough. Here's the next fight then. I want to try out, see how this new martial method is activated.
All right.
Enemy's too busy fighting over other kingdoms to do anything about these wyverns. Little Miss Martha's our only hope. She was that young once, now bodily on the other hand. It's just always looked like that. God, what if one of the memories is Bodley? What if it is young Bodley? That's gonna be weird.
What's this?
I don't know if I'm ready. Hotly. Oh God. Them wyverns be doing as they please now. There ain't no aerators to stop the scurvy lizards. Folks are in more need of us ruffians than they realized, it seems.
What is this?
Chisel with the Benny bits. Thank you. I appreciate that, Chisel. Boop indeed. There's a Robo Boy right here.
Leave this to me.
So let's see.
Here we go.
Now, I don't know how much that increased it by, but that's kind of cool. Okay. Sure. So dragon, winged fiends in wait, or lie in wait, ready to take to the air and cut their foes to shreds. Beware the minions at their command. I mentioned wyvern, so understandable.
I'm raring to go.
This might, because it slows everything down, it seems like it streamlines a lot of the like cast times. So big spells using that might get kind of ridiculous, and I am all for that.
I need your help.
Oh, easy. Hey, give it. Hey! Does it work with these? I'm gonna be stopped every time. Well, that one doesn't have one to it. Yes, but also slows down the meter as well. Oh. I hit an X. Interesting. Oh, I hit an X. It's fine. How many drops on the ground? Holy shit. Also, my god.
All right.
Man, if we were just on par with how many there are, this would probably be pretty difficult. Got a lot of enemies. You're really good at pop off a ton of effects. Yeah, does look that way. Be really reactionary, which we just finished Sekiro. You can see where my reactions lie. They're not great. I rely on predictions over reactionary split-second things. Made it this far, did you? I was worried about you being tough then. I wouldn't say that. We're just used to fighting wyverns, I suppose. Well, that's music to my ears. With your help, we'll have the filthy lizards exterminated sooner rather than later. Of course, she's a feisty one, this one, eh? Keeping the peace around here takes more than curtsy and kind word, you know. Right, come on, time to wipe them out once and for all. Don't leave a single one alive. God damn, okay. Lipmund, she seemed a friendly sort at first, but I wouldn't want to get on her bedside. This reminds me of when we first met Auntie Martha. She was fighting off wyverns then, too.
Really?
Oh, yeah, she was. Where is she now? I suppose you jumped in all heroic-like and saved the day, eh? Something like that. That was the first time Roland and I ever met a Higgledy. Well, now, so it was wyverns that brought you two together, was it? I've never really thought about it like that.
I'm raring to go.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, you got fancy, like, blade attacks. That's cool. Run, pink skin, run, or we will slay you all. Alright. Come at me.
Good luck, everyone.
Oh, I wanted to... Got it. Let's see, skills. I want to put on, let's see. Astra. Oh, and it shows in here if they can, if they're affected by the Wizard's Companion. Yeah, this one takes forever to cast. So that's what I was thinking, if we cast it with Wizard's Companion, does it streamline the process and just kind of cheats the system a little bit. It's like some frame drops, something going on up here. Oh.
Hey there.
See that? She looks so sweet and innocent, but then she just pointed her finger and sent that wyvern flying. What's that? She's fighting with Higgledies? Sorry, I haven't got the foggiest idea what you're on about. Because they can't see the Higgledies, she's just pointing and things are going flying like she's some sort of psychic. I like it. That's a big boy.
What's this?
Okay, let's see. Oh.
Here we go!
It seems to make it safer to cast. It still kind of takes just as long, but it makes it a lot safer to use. Well, talk to you on our way back up here. There's our chest. Yeah. Alice. So say, wait a minute. How does this work? Now I'm real confused about these memory lanes, because yeah, this is the girl that was with Aunt Martha at the start of the game, and then we recruited both of them. No idea Granny used to be so cool. I hope we can be that good at handling Higgledies one day. Why? I have no idea, man. There are no rules here, I guess. The winged warriors who lie ahead can manipulate light and dark energies and spawn reinforcements at will. Just want to see some damage real quick. Oh. Wow, I thought it was gonna be like a big boy. There's gonna be another horde fight. And what the punishment is for disturbing the peace? A knuckle stem. Oh, I hit X. Oh, okay. Wonder what like optimal combos are for some of this, because there's gotta be.
Don't give up!
There's gotta be something. Ow. Just die in one hit. There we go. I am having fun just kind of like no braining. I wonder if one of the better strats is like just hope everything ends up in triangle or something. And just spam triangle as fast as possible to see if you can get some stupid damage. I might try that next, actually. Monsters up above. It's fine.
I need your help!
Damn it, stop that. All right. I want to see these high higgledies. Can't be bothered to walk over there to get that one. Oh.
Hey.
So it's you. So you didn't get your heads torn off yet then?
What?
Martha, are you hurt?
Right.
I'm stupid is what I am, careless, and I won't be taking on bosses like this. But you've proved you can handle yourselves. Mind doing me a favor? Can you finish what I've started? What about the wyverns so we can get back to living in peace?
Huh?
But this ain't real, man. How are you supposed to bring back peace to a dreamy memory thing?
Hey!
Don't you see, Lofty? This is why we're here. The high higgledy who's hiding here won't show itself until we've proven that we're worthy.
Huh.
And you think we can do that by helping Martha, huh? Makes sense, I guess. We'll do it, Martha. By the glint in your eye, I dare say you will. I bet the higgledies can't get enough of you, huh? Well, let me teach you a little something to help along. A few tricks I learned after a whole lot of higgledy handling. You can now select the Martha's Methods martial method from the equipment screen. a Higgledy oriented? Oh boy. Look at the giant face. These are the top secret high-end Higgledy techniques created in her Higgledy handling heyday by the peerless Auntie Martha. This martial method means more Higgledy balls will be dropped when attacking foes with triangle or... I read them reversed, so I got mixed up. And Higgledy troop numbers will be automatically replenished. R1 won't launch ranged attacks, but will instead allow you to absorb energy from your Higgledies, then unleash a damage-dealing Higgledy bomb. Keep R1 held down until you see the energy from your Higgledies gather, then release it to unleash Merry Heck. If you keep R1 held down even after this energy is gathered, more Higgledies will chip in, and your Higgledy humdinger will hit even harder. Additionally, if your Higgledies have awakened to any golden balls, you'll automatically absorb any of them that are nearby and can unleash continuous Higgledy bomb blasts. Holding down R1 won't do anything to further awaken Higgledy bomb blasts, so just concentrate on firing off as many as you can. Alright, I'm going nowhere like this. The rest is up to you.
All right.
We won't let you down, Martha. With the help of the tricks you taught us, we'll have those wyverns dealt with in no time. Huh. Martha's methods. Higgledy Blade. Any enemy you strike with quick, light attacks using a melee weapon will be more likely to drop Higgledy balls. Higgledy Bludgeon. Any enemy struck with a big, powerful attack using a melee weapon will be more likely to drop Higgledy balls. And Higgledy Bomb. More nearby Higgledies will come together and form a powerful ball of energy. Note that they will then disappear. Okay. Miss Martha's a real heroine. She taught them wyverns a lesson right enough. Always be safe when she's around. So satisfying. Take that, little Miss Martha. That's not even a wyvern. Like, it's just a spinny pig boy. Okay.
Leave this to me.
I love it. It's so good. Now, I don't know if it's like magic-based damage. Like, I don't know if Evan's gonna do more damage than Bracken. What's a pink skin doing here and a little baby one with cat ears at that? We've no business with pipsqueaks like you. Get lost. Don't tell me Martha sent you.
Hello.
She did. I'm going to beat you black and blue, just like she asked me to. And this just isn't fair. I thought I put a stop to her nonsense once and for all. So did she have an understudy? I thought I'd have at least a little peace after getting rid of her and those stupid air raiders. We're supposed to be expanding our borders and consolidating our stronghold with this slice of territory. Not that I think for a second you can stop us. We'll soon be rid of Martha and her stupid friends once and for all. Then we can get on with the ruling over all we survey.
What the flick?
Is his voice shaking? I don't feel bad about smacking him silly. We don't have much choice. The High Higgledy will probably be too scared to count until the fighting's over. Do you worst pink skin? The Higgledies won't help you now. Free.
Come on.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, this ain't looking too good.
Say goodnight.
me the face.
Say goodnight.
I'm just gonna do this. Give me more higgledy balls.
Here I come.
Now, club it up! Inside!
Oh, but the ones off to the side are being annoying.
Here I come.
Might actually die because we're just sitting here taking damage.
Say goodnight.
Oh, he's dead. All right. Perfect.
Oh.
Is this a high higgledy? Bambosh the Brave. I think he's trying to tell us he was born from Arthur's bravery. So he was inside our hearts all along.
Oh.
What the? Art! This is a tale of a time when the Air Raiders, the predecessors of the scurrilous Sky Pirates, were at the height of their power. A few unlucky children were abducted by the bloodthirsty brigands and put to work performing chores and any other tasks their captors thought beneath them. One of these poor mites was an orphaned girl named Martha. The raiders had plucked her from her home near Ding Dong Dell when she was still small. But despite her rotten lot in life, she refused to be cowed by the burly bullies. She stood firm in the face of countless scoldings and the cruelest of punishments. How did she stay so strong? She had a secret that nobody knew. Oh my god, I love this! Martha was able to see the spirits known as higgledies. When times were hard, she could always muddle through with her little friends to help her. Eventually, she plucked up all of her considerable courage and decided to take one final stand against her oppressors. Intent on freeing herself and her fellow captives from slavery, she and her higgledy helpers wreaked havoc on the bandits' base. Unable to see the little sprites, the aerators were petrified by Martha's strange and seemingly otherworldly power. Their flying machines and their spirits in tatters, they fled, never to be seen again. And thanks to brave little Martha, the poor children were free at last. Everyone lived happily ever after. Or so it would be lovely to be able to say. The Air Raiders had fled to every corner of the kingdom and split into countless bickering factions, but alas, this simply left the region open to another evil. The Wyverns. Before long, all their former rivals' territory was theirs. And that world being an oddly warlike place, the great nations were too distracted by their own unending conflicts to worry about the backwater where the Wyverns lived. Had soldiers only been sent to stop them, the awful creature's reign could have been ended before it began, but alas, it was not to be. And without anyone to protect them, the ordinary folk who resided in the Wyverns' territory were condemned to live in fear. Oh my god. Martha couldn't help but feel responsible and swore to dedicate her life to ridding the land of the Wyvern menace. She tried hard with the higgledy helpers and went to war on behalf of the people. Her fresh-faced ferocity soon earned her the nickname Little Miss Martha, and she was hailed as a hero by the many poor souls she protected. They soon came to believe that with Martha to fight on their behalf, the Wyverns could be kept at bay and peace maintained indefinitely, but this too was not to be. In the end, Martha, look at the angry and it's like poking the wyvern on the ground. In the end, Martha had no choice but to hang up her weapons. The wyverns had been weakened a good deal thanks to all her efforts. But that wasn't why she gave it all up. No, the real reason was that she was growing less and less able to control her higgledy friends. You see, higgledies are closely tied to the hearts of those who command them. And Martha had given hers almost entirely to the fury of war, gradually weakening the link that she and her higgledies shared. Worse, she feared that her ferocity might awaken something in her little friends even more terrible than the wyverns she fought. So she and her army of sprites turned their backs on the fighting life and went off to live in obscurity. She even settled down and started a family. They all lived peacefully and quietly together, higgledy and human hand in hand. And despite her legendary abilities, Martha never taught her children how to fight. And so the miraculous method with which she led her little army to victory again and again was lost to time for fear of reawakening the wilderness in a once ferocious heart.
Hello.
Gosh, how did you just show me that memory, little one? Blimey, you lot are a force to be reckoned with. Thanks a million for clobbering all those wyvern wallies. Whoever would have thought that this was how dear old Auntie Martha started out? I knew the higgledies would love you. You make a great team. People are safer now thanks to you. They'll be telling tales of your victory for years to come.
Thank you.
Thank you, Martha, but this is all just a tale from a memory lane. The real hero was always you. To think we have Auntie Martha to thank for your being born. A higgledy made from my courage, huh? I never would have dreamed something so lovely could be hiding inside silly old me. It's enough to make an old higgledy handler burst with pride.
Yes.
Well, he is yours now. My fighting days are long gone, after all. I'll be cheering you on from the sidelines, my love, so just make sure you do your Auntie Martha proud. I hope every door ends like this. Good morning to you. We're still in the land of dreams, of course, but I just had to come and congratulate you on the daring rescue of a high higgledy in need.
Yeah.
Here, now that I think of it, we didn't see a single nightmare back there, did we? Just wall-to-wall flippin' wyverns. Distinct lack of nightmares, welcome news indeed. Let's hope for more of the same in the future. So we're visiting more of these memory lanes in our search for the high higgledies. It's lovely learning about Auntie Martha's past like that, but I wonder if we might have learned a little too much. That's exactly why those hand-picked saviors I deem that's exactly why only those hand-picked saviors I deem entirely worthy are sent off high higgledy hunting. Peering into the most closely guarded nooks and crannies of people's hearts isn't something I can trust to anyone. But I can trust you. I knew it from the start. Thank you. We'll try not to let you down. Oh, and we learned some of Martha's higgledy handling techniques too. We're to get along even better with our little friends now, thanks to her. Wonderful, just wonderful. My crack squad of saviors is clearly coming along in leaps and bounds already. And now that you've found your first high higgledy, that means that a mere 5 remain. I'd better tell you where to find the next key, hadn't I? Really a bit of a pain in the bum, all this key hunting stuff, ain't it? Oh, you think your job is hard? Do you think that all I do while you're wandering down these memory lanes is stand around waiting to bring you home again? Well, think again, traveling the length and breadth of the world, peering into people's dreams in the hope of uncovering a hint as to where the next high higgledy might be is exhausting work, believe you me. Fair enough, like.
Oh my.
Sorry, we didn't mean to sound impatient. Think nothing of it. I have far more vexing matters to consider. Not least of which being how you came to grow so close to a kingmaker who seems to lack a link between his own soul and yours. You must be very fond of the boy, little one.
What the flip?
How the flip did you? Who exactly are you, Bunny Bounce? Why, I'm the conductor, no more, no less. Oh, now where are we? Where were we? Yes, the next key. You know what a king's cradle is, of course. The shrines where kingmakers rest between bouts of kingmaking. One finds them wherever the king's wind blows. Oh yes, we know all about them. I couldn't have become a king if I didn't know what they were. I don't think I've heard of the Kingswind before, though. Sorry, because you ain't got that much, you ain't got much cause to notice it, being human and all. It's a sort of stream of energy that flows through all the king's cradles. That's what gives us kingmakers our amazing powers. That's why we go back to our craters when we need to rest up. Gosh, I never knew that. Well, I have been sensing some very strong emanations from a king's cradle deep under the ocean somewhere. Ooh, that must be the one near Hydropolis. Are we gonna get memory on Queen Nerea? Yes, please. No way to find out. Make your way there and cast Materialize. I, for one, can't wait to see what you find this time. Bambosh the Brave has decided to join you on your adventure. And everyone with a level up. He's probably pretty expensive, I would imagine. Cost 4. So yeah. Higgly Blaze, crit hit. Wasn't Higgly Blaze like just a standard one? He just has 146 attack. Like, hold on, let me look at the other fire Higglies. Higgly Heat, Singe, Whiz, Daze. Higgly Blaze, yeah. Oh, but this is only level 1. And he's this strong. Okay, I see, I see. Let me go out this door. Wonder if we have enough material sitting in the back to immediately cap his level, because I'm curious of his stats. And just to cap it for the hell of it. He likes ore. Give him 7, he caps. Okay. There we go. His 209 attack. God damn. Okay. What time is it? 11? We should have enough time to at least do one more door, probably. I really hope they all end in art sequences like that. It was so good. It's the one that I want it to be. I don't think it is. No.
Alrighty.
Keep pressing X to jump, but it's on circle. Oh, that's, I think, the boss refight. So it's not gonna be inside. Magnificent crown forms for a brief moment before shattering into pieces. Hey, Evan, I'm getting some right old vibes over by here. Get materializing. It'll be one of Queen Nerea's memories if it's down here, won't it? I'm hoping for it. A little ring. Oh, now, so it ain't always pictures then. It's a little ring, so small I can barely fit on my finger. Makes Makes me feel warm somehow. It's no ordinary piece of jewelry, that's for certain.
Go
Looks like we've found our key then, eh? Let's head rabbitward and... Let's head rabbitward and open the next door. I didn't even notice the moon here. It's just like the look whenever you come in here. God, I love this place. Well, yes, this is the key we've been looking for. With this, you can open a new door for sure. An adorable little ring, but it has a certain cheapness, don't you think? Is it a toy, perhaps? But it must still be important, mustn't it? To have been formed from the memories gathered where we found it? Indeed it must, my boy. Forgive me, I should take care not to speak lightly of such treasures. No wonder what manner of high higgledy it will lead us to. You'll have to go and find out. Well, off you pop. Time to make your next trip down the twists and turns of another memory lane. Okay. Wait, there's a car in the background. Well, whose car is that? Is that Roland's car? Given where the latest key was found, there can be little doubt as to whose memories it was formed from. Leander?
No.
Leander.
Oh!
So it was Queen Neria's ring. But Her Majesty's tastes do not run to trinkets. Why would her memories be tied to mere playing? The youth she had to leave behind because she had to lead a country, protect it. Is that where we're going? As serious as ever, I see. And how are your preparations for the wedding progressing, dear heart? My preparations, yes, for the wedding. I'm not entirely sure that this is the most appropriate place for such a discussion, my queen. I've decided on a pure white dress, though Helamedes seems set on convincing me that red would be a better choice.
Yes.
Perhaps you might consider wearing both? Yeah, fuck it. What a wonderful idea. In the ceremony, I'm at a loss as to how it should begin.
Well.
Majesty, I really think... I wondered if a performance from a celebrated musician such as Nereus might not be fitting, even if he, even were he to play all day and all night, I doubt anyone would tire of him. Your Majesty, we came here in search of high higgledies. Why exactly am I being coerced into a consultation on the subject of my nuptials?
What?
I'm not really sure. She seems very keen to hear what you have to say, though. Cannot tell you how happy I am that we are to be wed at last. How long I have awaited this day.
Oh!
And just like that, she disappears. Unlike Martha's memory, this one would seem to be more recent. Very recent indeed, given the topic of Her Majesty's conversation. Well, we were told that all kinds of memories got mixed up in memory lane. Do you think the Queen has the high higgledy we're looking for? Okay. It's just to leave. I don't know, red and white dress. She might. Oh, there's an NPC on the other side. If Archon Leander were to wed Queen Neria, he would become king, would he not? A Hydropolis with both queen and a king? How wonderful. Oh, 82. I think this one said 90 was the recommended level. There's an NPC on both of these. State of the country's time fuckery. It's not entirely off the table that the memory is technically a few hundred years old. Yeah, that's true. Hello. Well, Queen Neri could do nothing at all about the eruption in the end. I suppose that there are limits even to a kingmaker's powers.
Oh, yes.
Before the undersea volcano erupted, our kingdom was full of lush greenery, and now it's all gone. Oh, God. Poor guy. Big boy. We'll fight this. I love this.
Say goodnight.
I don't know how useful it'll be against, like, things that are appropriately leveled for us. I gotta kind of sit in place and wait for it to charge up, but aesthetically, it's great. Monster types: gooey boys. The vile creature that await thee leave both despair and trails of ooze in their wake. Even shouldst thou dispatched one, know that it will soon be replaced by another. So these all gonna be like horde fights? Seems like it, yeah. I know goos are specifically weak to ranged attacks, so I'm gonna do this. Because they can go metal or whatever. Oh my. I haven't seen any of them turn metal though, so I guess spinning while they're all in a group is a lot better. Okay. Oh, I didn't even hear him cast this. Damn. I wish I would have heard. I would have swapped to Bracken and just spam Higgledy faces everywhere. Blistering ring. Blistering ring? That does what? Blistering. Fire damage. Slightly more treasure chest appear. Is the effect put onto it. So not something I will probably ever touch. Land of my love, perhaps we should hold the ceremony in a beautiful shrine such as this one. Queen Neri certainly seems a lot more lighthearted than usual. Perhaps it's an inner self that has found its way here. Or perhaps it's my own memory of her once upon a time. A time when she was able to forget her role as ruler and find in herself instead of the carefree spirit of a young maiden. Like, yeah. She's been forced to remain stronger for the sake of others for too long. To see the sight of her again, even as a fleeting memory, warms my heart. But this shrine is swarming with monsters, is it not?
No.
Then there's only one thing for it. You must eliminate them for me, every single one. What? Come, surely I can ask that much of my future king. I will await word of your success up ahead. After all, I have other preparations to attend to. The centerpiece of our wedding feast will not choose itself.
Wow.
She's, kind of used to getting her own way, huh?
Well,
The true queen would never act so thoughtlessly. I suspect that someone else's memories are mixing up in this. Well, we are in memory lane. Anything can happen, right?
yes.
Although I do remember her showing flashes of such a self long ago. Flashes I found inexplicably adorable. Uh-huh. Yes, there's something in such willful behavior that I cannot help but admire. Please, there's things I'd happily go to me grave not knowing, courtesy. Okay. Wait, is that? No, it's like a ghost Batu? Queenary and Arch and Leander would often walk to the shore together in the younger days, seek out the prettiest seashells and present them to one another as gifts. Even from a distance, it was plain to see that it made Her Majesty ecstatically happy. What is that? Oh. It was weirdly shaped. The Mother Mare here. Oh, he didn't die. What are you shooting at? It's like, shoot the... Okay, is it dead? It's dead. I don't know if it'll detect if we actually have to clear everything or not. I'll do it just in case. Don't want to backtrack. I've been asked to design Queen Aria's wedding dress. It's a great honor, of course, but also a great responsibility. I struggle to think of anything else. Big old mushroom.
What's this?
All right. Let's head down here. There's probably a chest down here. There's an NPC down here at the very least. Yeah, there's a chest on the other side. Would you believe I am over 3 centuries old and I've never even knew it? Oh yeah, because they were stuck in time. I was gonna say, what the fuck do you mean you never knew it? And it's true that beauty comes with age. The suitors will be flocking to my door, I'm sure of it. Volume of the Medium's Manual. So something for martial methods. Alright, check around the corner real quick. Oh, another chest, okay. Savior's Tear. At least it's useful. Probably have more than I'll ever use, but... Born from the depths of the ocean, a great serpent waits to pounce upon its prey. Should it clamp thee fast in its savage fangs, there will surely be no escape. Oh. Oh. I hate these.
Good luck, everyone.
That's why I hate them. It's not hitting at all, girl. Weird as hell. Die. There we go. An explosive primogenitor bow. Probably because there's still a blue name. Yeah, it's not even near the top. What? What devilry is it? That's what I'm saying. What? Why is Luma here? I dropped those overrun of monsters? How could this have happened? Goes related to sharks and rays, cartilage skeletons, inner set of jaws and gills, just falling on the side. Where is she? Your Majesty? Your Majesty?
Oh.
I can't see her anywhere nearby. Oh, you're also just above ground. Cuts me to the quick. Just cuts me to the quick? Huh. See this place invaded, even in the land of dreams. Your Majesty may be in grave danger.
Come on!
Then let's hurry and find her. Gotta get Luma out of here.
Come on!
Hey.
Hey.
I've been asked to perform at the royal wedding, and it was quite the honor, of course, but the program is both lengthy and complex. Is the whole town accessible right now? I guess so. Oh no, there's a fog wall. Queen Area has always prioritized her royal responsibilities over her own personal happiness. If anyone deserves the wedding of their dreams, it is her, unless it appears that events have conspired against Her Majesty once again. Just wanted a vacation. Trying to watch the wedding. I know. Copal coral. Oh, wrong staircase. Wait. This whole section over here that it looks like I can go to. Secrets. Aha! Hey, and there was a manual too. Manual of the Magician should be the or one of the new ones we just got. I forget what they called it.
Hey there.
Please, you must help us defeat these monsters and be sure not to waste any of the meat. Queen Neri is always urging to make the most of any adverse circumstances. What better way to respond to this current predicament than to use the monster meat for the wedding banquet? Well, I mean, why not? Oh. A beast as from a bad dream awaiteth thee. Beware its pitiless blades, for they can summon forth ferocious gales that none can hope to withstand. That's not... There we go. Quite delicious. Well, yeah, they mentioned earlier they eat hedgehounds, which is like the grass dogs things that we just fought. Oh, it's a wyvern reskin. Oh, it's the same dude. Your Majesty, you are unharmed?
Yes.
There you are, Leander. You really never stop thinking of me, do you?
Yes.
How could I, my queen? I remain in King Evan's service for now, but should I ever hear that you are in danger, though we be at opposite ends of the world, in different worlds entirely even, I will find you, always. Forgive me, Leander.
Well.
What have I to forgive? I've been having doubts. I would dearly love to marry you and begin a life together. We both know that to do so will cause Hydropolis to fall. And though I felt sure before that this was for the best, though my people knew full well what I had decided and had only kind words to offer. The more the preparations have progressed, the more I fear that my decision was the wrong one. That I'm selfishly pursuing my own happiness at the expense of others. This is what troubles you? Where now is the selfish and willful queen we saw before?
If I may be so
You need not worry. I know full well the cause of your apprehension. It is entirely usual for doubt to creep in as the day of the wedding approaches. Your fears are far from out of the ordinary, and what is more, they will soon pass.
What?
Oh, is that true, Leander? Who told you that?
Yes.
I've carried out extensive research on the subject of marriage. Evermore's populace proved a highly enlightening source of data on this most intriguing topic. Yeah, you did ask me about Sky Pirate weddings a while back. But, don't you think it's a bit more likely that she's being brainwashed by that massive crow monster, that she's got a case of common or garden cold feet? Nerd. Yeah. Yes, that's where her fear has created her monster. Regardless of the cause, Her Majesty is in danger. The creature must be destroyed.
Leave this to me.
Get on the ground. Oh. Wrong button. Actually spoke. Ow.
Ready or not, here we come.
Not close enough.
On my word.
There we go. So weird. I'm pretty sure they consider this a fairy
Lift your socks.
type enemy. Yeah, fairy type enemy. It's interesting. Oh, Bracken. can't see anything. Higgledy bombs. Yes. I love it. Okay. Yeah, couldn't see anything. I love him. Hibber Gibber the Hopeful.
Oh.
It's from Leander. His hope has formed a higgledy. Yes, more drawing. The day all Hydropolis has long awaited is here at last. The day of Queen Neria's marriage to Archon Leander. Her face aglow, she tells her beloved of her joy at this happy occasion finally having come to pass. In return, he tells her of his joy at her previous doubts having faded away. But then, he lowers his voice. Forgive me for ruining the mood, but this is all merely an illusion. The dream of a memory lane. At this, Neria fixes him with a steely gaze. I know, she mutters through gritted teeth. I thought you might benefit from a little practice. When your current duties are done, I will be expecting the greatest wedding the world has ever seen. A wedding that will put this little paltry fantasy to shame. Leander's jaw tightens and he nods his head in obedient assent. Oh, look. We have seen young Neria before. I forgot about that. That was early on. We saw young Leander and Neria. But even as he does so, Leander's eyes alight on the tiny shell ring on Neria's little finger. He stares at it for a moment in disbelief. Surely there were grander and greater rings you could have picked for such a day? Fool, have you forgotten? And after I searched for it for so long, you truly mean to tell me that you don't remember the first gift you ever gave me? That ring, so ordinary as it seemed, was indeed the very first present that the Archon ever gave to his beloved queen. But he can be forgiven. For forgetting. He has given her so many other gifts since then that to remember them all would be a feat of memory impressive even for him. More than 10 rings besides this one, not to mention hair clips, necklaces, and other adornments, too numerous to mention. But this first gift is so precious to her that she has chosen it above all others, though it would no longer fit any but her smallest finger. And then this and all her other treasured gifts will be lost beneath the waves when the eruption of the undersea volcano is finally allowed to come to pass. Though I am not true to myself, though I am not my true self, though this place is little more than an illusion, still it is my dearest wish that you take the ring with you. With these words, she entrusted him with her greatest treasure, and then her eyes glint with sudden mischief. The real me will of course be receiving a ring far grander than this, I am sure. Perhaps something the color and size of your magnificent eyes, my beloved. After all, a queen deserves only the grandest and greatest of rings, would you not agree? Leander winces. Such willfulness surely does not befit one of your station, my queen, yet I cannot help but rejoice at seeing you smile after so very long. I thank you from the very bottom of my heart for allowing me, one such as myself, the honor of becoming your king, and far more importantly, your eternal companion. At that, Neria's eyes narrowed with cat-like pleasure. All has come to pass exactly as she had hoped it would. When Evan and his friends had first come to Hydropolis, she believed him to be the agent of a rival realm bent on exposing her own nation's greatest secrets. And if the means by which she delayed the realm's door had come to light, Hydropolis' end would not have been long in coming. But Evan had come to ask for her cooperation, not to seek her downfall. The Declaration of Interdependence and the hope for peace and prosperity that it brought convinced the queen that this young king brought salvation, not destruction. Nonetheless, she wished to test Evan, and her beloved's resolve. With this in mind, she sent them the task of overcoming the mighty Cetus. Neri had decided that it was time at last to bring the never-ending state of stasis she had brought about to an end. Though hope remained strong in her heart, she had long since grown tired of holding back the inevitable. Unfortunately for her, Leander's absence only served to present Doloran with an opportunity to steal her king's bond. Hoping to borrow Brine Skimmer's power, she had traveled to the king's cradle alone, determined that none but she would be put in danger were her attempts to go awry. Alas, after centuries of self-sacrifice, Neri was no match for Doloran when he found her at the bottom of the abyss. Her king's bond was cut, and its power bent to another purpose. Devastated by her failure, Neria's heart was engulfed in a cloud of blackest despair which threatened to drive her from her senses. But then she witnessed the arrival of Evan and Leander. At the mere sight of her beloved, the darkness cleared as if a ray of sunshine had reached her there in the ocean's indigo depths. For a child to be born to us, my magic must be lost, and Hydropolis with it. The queen proclaims through her face, though her face shows little trace of regret. I've decided that any child of ours must be brought up in Evermore, she adds, in a tone which suggests that she will not be told otherwise. Perhaps you might consider asking King Evan his permission first, my queen, Leander replies, though his smile somewhat undercuts the sternness of his words. I might. Any hope for a future lies in this fair kingdom after all. May the spirit of Hydropolis live on in the realm where all live happily ever after. Well, that answers where all the citizens are going. Gonna undo it, and they're all gonna move to Evermore. I had thought this memory lane to be one formed solely from Queen Neria's thoughts and memories. But it seems mine too played their part. Well, the conductor did say that these keys are formed in places where all kinds of people's thoughts gather. So it's probably made up of hers and yours and all the people of Hydropolis' hopes and dreams. If what we have seen here proves to be the lasting testament of the people of Hydropolis, I shall be able to end my days a very happy king indeed.
Evan!
Until that time, I remain your humble and grateful servant, King Evan.
Thank you.
Thank you, Leander. Well, we have better get going back. For one thing, I have an enormous gem to find. We'll all do our best to help you. Have a good night, Chisel. We're gonna wrap up here after this dialogue stops instead of taking on another door, because it took about 40-ish minutes. Welcome back. I see you found another high Higgledy. Well done, well done, well done. Something tells me your understanding of the world was deepened by this latest little adventure, Evan. Even the hopes of those destined to leave the world still serve to shape it. So when you say that our hearts make the world go round, you mean their hearts too. Precisely, my boy, precisely. Now, the High Higgledy of Hope has been recovered, which leaves 4 more in need of your aid. Okay. But why don't we make a start on our wedding preparations first? Or instead. Just my little joke. Why don't I tell you where I think the next key might be? I'm just like, Something very important to you, I believe, Evan. See fair maidens in clothing designed for ease of movement. They clean, they organize, they deliver, and all to keep a mouse-eared palace running smoothly. Maidservants of Ding Dong Dell Castle. Are we gonna get one of Nella? If that's what you think the answer might be, then why not cast Materialize and see? I should look forward to learning from what form our key will take this time. Maybe someday they can go back and make a new kingdom from the ruin. The faux Greek designs and architecture that are oceanic, yeah, like Hawaii. True, true. Gibber Gibber the Hopeful has decided to join you on your adventure. It's a really good DLC. I really enjoy this. And we haven't even touched the Solaceum. Let's go feed our new Higgledy. Get him level 10. Just because we can. He has Higgledy Smite. The god of, the Higgledy God spell. And stronger, longer, increase the length of time the player is awakened for. You like Coral. Here you go. There's also, like, the quest rewards we're getting for these. I don't know what those are. Are they key items? Yeah, these. A tome that teaches you how to make more weapons for close-range combat. Lets you manufacture more items than Evermore. Huh. So, just having them means... yeah. The Priceless Pounder. What a name. 660 damage, though. Jesus. I need a bronze ingot? No idea how to get that. And what about the sword? Because our highest sword is the one that was given to us. Oh, it's a Nazcan weapon too. Makes critical hits tons more likely. Huge damage boost at max HP. Huge damage boost versus fairy monsters. The Ruby, god damn it. The Ruby Katana. It's 605. With bronze ingots. What about the spear? Soul Crusher. Massively strength and melee attacks. Huge damage boost at max MP. Huge damage boost versus nature monsters. And I didn't even realize this one was also a legendary. Massively, or I guess Nazcan. So boost critical hit damage. Huge damage boost at max HP. Huge damage boost versus slimy monsters. Okay. What about... I guess... ranged weapons is a separate one. What about armor, though? Well, said we got, what, accessories? Ring of Animus. Damage boost when ailment in effect. Epic damage boost when ailment in effect. Huge damage boost when HP is low. That's one of those. Not a fan of those types. And Master's Little Helper. Massively increases max HP. Hangs on with 1 HP after being hit. Ooh, so it has... These are good. It has the built-in, because I have like the focus sash thing on everyone. This has it built in. Vulnerable for longer when dodging. Oh my. That's really, really good. Okay. And real quick, we also never went to go see what 5 to 6. Yeah, what Martha's Methods upgrades do. Bomb Boom. Damage dealt by Higgly Bomb is slightly increased. Substantially increased. Massively increased. Absorbing Higglies of the same element boosts Higgly Bomb damage. Then Ball. Slightly increase the chance of attacks on enemies generating Higgledy Balls. Ball. Block ball. Beat ball. Come on. Higgledy hit, Higgledy help. All Higglies will ask to have their Higgledy skills triggered more. Oh. Coming. Slightly increases the speed at which Higglies can be absorbed. Okay. Let's get that. I like the little icon. Ball, ball, ball. We'll do Bomb Boom as well. That gives us 3 points to spend. We could do... Well, that's the only one with a 1, so it's either I use a full 3, which I might. Defeating foes will generate Higgledy Balls. Let's do Bang Boom Bomb. More damage. And then Evan has 1 more point we can spend. We can upgrade Spell Strengthener, so might as well. Okay. It's quid pro quo. Makes those more likely to pop up. Okay, cool. Cool. A lot more, like, progression-wise stuff. Wanted to take everything from the coffers to... Oh, there was, like, actually a special thing of dialogue there. Whenever I took all that. He was like, holy shit, man. I just wanted to make sure we still had max King's Guilders. But there we go. Well, we can even... get some money here. Sell all that. I think... Let's see. So next week is our break from Fire Emblem. And we're also going to start... Symphony of the Night next week. What we could do, we could still, like, cut things up. Do Symphony of the Night and, like, switch to this or other way around for Monday and Wednesday. I think we might do. It should be a nice chill. Well, I don't know how chill Symphony of the Night's gonna be, but at least having this next week should end up being a nice chill time. How's the controller? I'll put it in sleep mode, I guess. But that's gonna be it. Thank you all for coming out to the stream tonight. Do very much appreciate it. Man, this DLC just immediately coming out swinging. Best DLC they did. Like, it sucks that it was this long after the game released. But so far, it's been really well done. Hoping it doesn't have... Like, I'm hoping it follows through to the end, you know? Like, I'm hoping it doesn't just kind of fizzle out right at the end. But only time will tell. Heartstrings, yep. Yep. More interested in this DLC than the last... Oh, yeah. For sure. For sure. And the last one was the most substantial of them, too. Yeah, this one's good. But, yeah, anyway. Thank you all. I very much appreciate you sticking around. Hope you had a good time tonight. Hopefully you have a good weekend. And we'll be back at it again on Monday with, I guess, more of this. We'll probably do this the latter half. Just kind of, like, end the night in a chill way. And, starting some more Castlevania. So, yeah. Have a good night, everyone.
Don't leave me. Don't leave me! Father!